Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to tackle something we all do, shopping. Whether you're at a huge mall, a cute little boutique, or a bustling local market, knowing the right things to say in English can make your experience so much smoother and more enjoyable. So, grab a notepad and let's get ready to shop like a pro. First things first, when you walk into a store, you'll often be greeted by a friendly salesperson. They might say something like, "Hi, how are you today?" Or "Let me know if you need any help." A simple "Hi, I'm just looking, thanks," is a perfect reply if you want to browse on your own. This is a very common and polite way to let them know you don't need immediate assistance. But what if you do need help? Let's say you're looking for something specific. You can approach a staff member and say, "Excuse me, I'm looking for ... double quotes and then name the item. For example, "Excuse me, I'm looking for a blue sweater." Or you could ask, "Could you tell me where the electronics section is?" It's always a good idea to start with "excuse me" to get their attention politely. Now, let's talk about clothes shopping. This is where a lot of specific questions come up. You found a shirt you love, but you're not sure about the size. You can ask, "Do you have this in a medium, or does this come in any other colors?" If you want to try it on, you can ask, "Where are the fitting rooms?" Or more simply, "Can I try this on?" Inside the fitting room, you might realize the size is wrong. You can pop your head out and say to the attendant, "Excuse me, this is a bit too small. Could I get a larger size?" Or if it's too big, "This is a bit loose. Do you have a smaller size?" They'll be happy to help you find the perfect fit. Once you've found what you want, it's time to talk about the price. You can ask directly, "How much is this?" Or "What's the price of this item?" Sometimes, you might see a sign that says 20% off. You can clarify by asking, "Is this on sale? Or does the discount apply to this item?" This is especially useful during big sale seasons. In some places, like local markets or smaller independent shops, you might be able to negotiate the price. This is called haggling. You could try saying, "Is this your best price? Or would you be willing to go any lower?" A friendly smile goes a long way here. For example, if something is $50, you might ask, "Would you take 40 for it?" But remember, this is not common in large department stores or supermarkets. It's more for markets and bazaars. Okay, let's switch gears and head to the grocery store or a food market. This has its own special vocabulary. If you're at a butcher or a deli counter, you might need to specify the quantity. You could say, "I'd like half a pound of turkey breast, please." Or "Can I get 200 grams of that cheese?" You can also point and say, "I'll have 3 of those, please," if you're buying something like apples or pastries. What if you're not sure about something? It's perfectly fine to ask questions. At a fruit stand, you could ask, "Are these peaches ripe?" Or "Which of these melons is the sweetest?" The vendor will usually have great advice. You can also ask for a sample sometimes by saying, "Could I try a piece of that cheese?" Now, you've filled your cart or your basket and you're ready to pay. You'll head to the checkout counter. The cashier will likely say something like, "Next, please." When it's your turn, they'll scan your items and then tell you the total. That'll be $45.60. Please here, you have different payment options. You can go to the customer service desk and say, "Hi, I'd like to return this shirt." They will likely ask, "Is there anything wrong with it?" You can explain the problem. For example, "It's the wrong size," or "I found a hole in the sleeve," or maybe you just changed your mind. You can say, "It just wasn't quite what I was looking for." The store will have a return policy. They might offer you a full refund, which means you get your money back. They could ask, "Would you like the refund on your original card?" Or they might offer you store credit, which is like a gift card you can use in that store later. Sometimes, they might ask if you want to exchange it for a different item or size. For instance, "Would you like to exchange it for a different size?" Be sure to have your receipt, as most stores require it for returns or exchanges. Let's do a quick role play to put it all together. Imagine I'm shopping for a new phone. I walk into an electronics store. I see a salesperson and say, "Excuse me, I'm looking for a new smartphone. Can you help me?" The salesperson might say, "Of course. Are you looking for a particular brand?" I'd reply, "I'm not sure yet." What would you recommend for someone who takes a lot of photos? The salesperson shows me a few options. I point to one and ask, "This one looks great. How much is it? They tell me the price. It's $899. I decide to buy it. Okay, I'll take it. I go to the checkout. The cashier says, your total is $899 plus tax. Will that be cash or card? The more you use them, the more natural they will become. Maybe even try practicing with a friend before you go out. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips and phrases helpful. Let me know in the comments if there are other situations you'd like to learn about. Happy shopping, and see you in the next video. Bye!